We're about to get sicked by convicted sex offenders' dog right now.
Get off my property, asshole! The sidewalk! Are you too stupid to know asphalt from concrete?
Are you stupid to not ask for consent?
Said you're being detained, sir.
Whoa. This is Pervert Park, a trailer park in St. Petersburg, Florida, housing 120 plus convicted sex offenders.
Mine was like 4 third-degree like felony counts, like 3 or 4 pictures.
No, mine was internet porn. Mine was actually in a, a zip file. Coming out back from vacation, 6 o'clock in the morning, they stormed the house. I'm like, what the?
I say they exterminate them. I thought you cut off their hands and their feet.
Yeah.
Just look for the creeps coming out of there. They just look a little longer, the younger girls.
What did you do to end up here?
Guy, go cold cock your ass.
You're gonna cold cock me? But before I asked these sex offenders how they got here, I wondered how the locals felt about their neighbors and if they should be allowed to live there. As I drove to the Waffle House to begin my interviews, I saw this. A daycare right there. Look at this. Wow. So we got Rosie's Play School for infants, home-cooked meals, 7 to 5 p.m. A lot of parents probably go to work, leave their kids here. And we got Pervert Park right across the street. My suspicion is a lot of families probably do not feel super comfortable with convicted sex offenders being right there. Anyone that lives in the trailer park could easily come out here and just watch, which is why this is creepy. It says, please close gate for the safety of your children. There may be some questionable people out here lurking and watching. What did the parents think about how close these sex offenders were to their kids' daycare? How do you feel about Pervert Park, 120 convicted sex offenders being right there?
Yeah, I hate it. I feel like, burn it down, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a parent, man. I got 6 kids.
You send your kids to daycare around here?
Just this one right here for now. This is the only one that had availability for the moment.
So you go to work, you have to put the kids in daycare. Does it make you feel weird knowing those people are right over there?
I mean, I'm not comfortable with it, but I still have to go to work. I'm a full-time student. I don't really have a choice other than bringing her here.
Do you wish they would move the people there somewhere else, more remote?
Well, I'm surprised they haven't.
Me too. I don't get it. It's crazy.
They gotta live somewhere.
Yeah. Would you wish they were more remote and in the middle of nowhere? No? So there's no conflict with the locals and them?
They gotta live.
When did you learn that that place hosted 120 convicted sex offenders?
Not long ago.
How long ago?
Like a year ago, I figured that out.
Did it disturb you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's unnerving. Pisses me off. I feel like they should be somewhere not as close to like a school or
I agree.
Daycare. I get it. It's like they're people too, but it's like fuck that.
Well, let me just tell you this too.
Yeah.
There's no lock here, so anybody can go in.
That's not what we want to hear.
It's always been a problem, but no one's really brought it into light, and I'm kind of glad that you are.
Thank you for sharing. Look, she just opened the gate. She walked in. It's that easy. Where do you think these people should be put?
Way out in the woods or put to death.
Appreciate your honesty. I'm sure a lot of people agree. We're gonna try to infiltrate, see if we can get the honest scoop.
Hey, right on, bro.
These convicted sex offenders could quite literally get in the car, park over here, chill with some binoculars if they wanted to. Not trying to give ideas out here, but this is one of the only daycares, this mom said, that had availability, allowing her to place her kid here while she goes to work. She said her voice has not been heard, and we're gonna give her voice a megaphone here and hopefully make some change. But not every local felt the same about living next to these sex offenders. You got kids?
I do. I have 6.
Okay, I would imagine you gotta feel some type of way.
I believe in Jesus Christ, and everybody has an opportunity to change if they welcome him in.
Fair?
I think we should take it working for free as slaves.
As slaves.
For the rest of their lives, till the day they die. That's what God say.
Fair? Bye.
I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
I think they should be supervised.
Sure.
But I forgive.
Do you think there's opportunity for them to reform and...
It's a hard one for them.
Yeah.
They're going to be around somebody somewhere.
Sure.
Do you want to tempt them with a school? No, but how far do you get them away, and when is it not a temptation? There's a bus line right here.
That is true, but if you put them a bird's eye view, it's a little bit...
Then you want to put them in jail.
The secondary option might just be to put them in the middle of nowhere.
Then how are they going to work? How could they ever make a recovery?
A self-sufficient society.
Yeah, we used to do that with blacks. It doesn't work. You can't separate out...
What does race have to do with...
You can't separate out groups and say you can't be part of society.
Sure you can. Well, you could.
I'm called by Christ not to do that. I'm called by Christ to forgive and take care of everyone.
So you don't
He
think
is my Lord and Savior, okay? Yeah. And he takes care of me. He blesses me every day. Judge not, lest ye be judged.
Fair. I don't even know if it's about judgment, but more so the practical logistics of putting them in a position not to...
judgment that they will repeat.
I suppose it's risk management, perhaps?
It's flat out judgment.
There's a little kid walking home right across the street. Look at that, right across the street. That's unbelievable. That ain't right. What are your thoughts on them being so close?
I don't know how that happens.
I don't know how it's legal.
No, it can't be.
I'd be getting rid of them all, man.
Yeah?
Put them in jail or something.
Would you hope that they would not live so close to kids?
You would think there'd be some kind of law against it.
It's really unsafe, but everybody gotta live.
After hearing the split opinions from the locals, I headed to the Waffle House right across the street from Pervert Park. I'm sure Waffle House has seen some shit out here. Question for y'all, you guys know where Palace Park is? Like Pervert Park?
Oh, that one's right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
What, so is the deal that sex offenders live there? Child molesters?
Sex offenders, every one of them.
What are your guys' thoughts on that? What do you think?
I say can exterminate them all.
Exterminate them? Why do you think they're so close to the school over there in the daycare?
They probably be far enough away because they got to go somewhere because they won't let you kill them. And I've been to prison. Nothing happens to them in prison.
What do you think the city should do with these people?
I say they exterminate them. I got grandkids. I say kill them. Well, if you're not going to do that, I say you cut off their hands and their feet.
Yeah. One guy said enslave them for life.
Well, now they got people saying don't call them mat people, minorly attracted people, because it hurts their feelings.
Sure. If they can't help themselves and they're close to a daycare or the school, is that a recipe for disaster?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
They always catch 3 or 4 motherfuckers that work at Disney.
Sure.
So where are you going to find a child molester?
Disneyland.
Wherever you can get around kids. You know, Mickey Mouse could be naked under that uniform. You don't know what he's wearing.
That's a great
He's
point.
grabbing kids and holding kids. And listen, I'll shoot him and tell the police I did it. I don't give a fuck.
Nice guy. That being said, it's raining pretty hard. I'm gonna try to go in there. After confirming the park was in fact right across the street, I bought some Mr. Beast bars from 7-Eleven and headed to Pervert Park under the guise of selling chocolate to raise enough money to go to Disney World. After selling them the chocolate, I would then convince them to tell me how they ended up here. Let's go talk to some predators. Hey there. How are you? I'm trying to sell chocolate bars to raise money to go to Disney World. Wait, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Well, if you won't buy something, hear me out. Do you know anyone who might be interested in buying 1 chocolate bar? I'm just trying to rate $3 a pop. Real quick, sir, one last question. One last question.
No.
Are you a sex offender?
No, I'm not.
You're not a sex offender? What did you do to get here? Are you sure, sir?
Look, leave me alone. Get out of hell. You like to be in here.
Well, I'm selling some chocolate bars, sir.
Well, I don't care.
Is this the Pervert Park? Or did I go? No.
Your business, what the hell it is.
No, genuinely.
Get them, just leave.
Genuine question,
Leave.
sir. Sir, genuine question.
No, I'm not going to hear you well. I'm going to call.
Call the cops? While I might have felt bad soliciting this old man to buy chocolate, turns out Donald here had molested a child between the ages of 12 and 15. So I kept on knocking on doors. Knock, knock. Hey there. You know where I'm at, miss? I'm trying to sell some chocolate bars.
Why are you walking through here?
What do you mean?
Why are you walking through this mobile home park? Are you going door to door?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
What do you mean?
Don't do that here, because a lot of these people don't want to be bothered.
Why not?
I get it, you're trying to sell, but sometimes be careful where you're at. You do best not walk it again. I'll just go say that to you. Know where you're at.
While these sex offenders seem to have no issue violating children without their consent, it seemed like soliciting chocolate bar sales is where they drew the line. Hey there, I'm selling some chocolate bars to raise funds to go to Disney World. Would you guys be interested in buying anything? So I got milk chocolate feastable, $3. No, sir? Let me just show you the flavors real quick. No?
Diabetic.
You're diabetic? Yeah.
Diabetic.
You guys both diabetics? Ain't no way both y'all diabetics. Is it, is the sex offender thing real out here?
Yeah.
Yeah? You guys know anyone out here? Yeah? Are you guys sex offenders? Yeah? Oh, everyone is. What'd you guys do to end up here?
Fishing in public park.
Really?
Yeah. I was about 27, 28.
Just whipped your dong out, took a piss?
In public park.
What's the worst story you've heard out here?
I haven't talked to
I see. It seemed like no one wanted to talk, and the park boss, Charles Leslie Milkserek, was found guilty in 2006 for knowingly possessing CP and for attempting to solicit sex from a child, hated solicitors. Hey there. How you doing, sir?
Can I help you?
Yes, sir. Would you like to buy some chocolate bars?
Get out of my park.
Mr. Beast Bar?
Get out of my park. Cops are already on the way.
Are you a sex offender?
Are you?
No, sir.
Well, then get out of this park.
What's the problem?
Leave my property. You don't have rights to come in here and sell stuff.
I apologize. All right. Would you turn yourself into the sheriff? How you doing? Would you like to buy a Mr. Beast bar?
Gotcha.
Are you a sex offender?
Goodbye.
Are you a sex offender? What's the problem here? I can't sell chocolate bar?
Just explain that to you.
Why y'all hating? Listen, man.
Oh, it's filming too. I like this. I love it.
Say what's up. So what did you do to end up here? What did you do to end up here?
Gotta go cold cock your ass.
You're gonna cold cock me?
Yeah.
All right. See you guys. All right, I guess they're not buying chocolate. Just chill out. You might be wondering how I found his mugshot, his name, his address, and honestly, even if you're not a sex offender, your personal information is publicly available online, and data brokers are selling it. With all your personal information available online, you risk being attacked or harassed due to political views or opinions you've shared in the past. I get death threats every day, and people search for my address. The worst part is, when data brokers sell your information, they oftentimes get information about your family too. Do you think your kids should pay the price for your silly Facebook opinions 10 years ago? I didn't think so. But thanks to the sponsor of this video, Delete Me, they can help you keep your personal information private. I signed up for Delete Me. A couple days later, I got a report back showing 1,200 listings, removed over 94, and found that 91 data brokers had my information. So reclaim your privacy now and join deleteme.com/Tyler for 20% off. That's joindeleteme.com/Tyler for 20% off. Thanks, Delete Me. Now, before we begin phase 2 of my plan to infiltrate Pervert Park and get some confessions, I want to explore the nearby area and see who else might be affected by this community of sex offenders. And we immediately found this down the street. A high school. We have Leelman Innovation Academy, a high school full of children, and 2-minute drive away is Predator Park, full of 120 plus convicted sex offenders. How is that possible? But even more disturbingly, I was surprised to learn that the parents sending their children to this high school had no clue what it was right next to. Excuse me, miss? Can interview you about the school being so close to the community of sex offenders where there's like 120 convicted sex offenders 2-minute drive away? Did you know about that?
No, my son goes to this school.
He goes to school?
Here for years.
Okay, so there's a place called Predator Park. I'm trying to get like parents to hear their opinion on how close they are.
Just never knew that.
Okay, now you know.
School is not going to let us know that. As parents, we should know that. But I'm glad you told me that.
It's a literal 2-minute drive away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Good to know. See ya. Come on, at least a PSA, public safety. Don't walk through here on your way home. It ain't right. Why was the town of St. Petersburg hiding this dirty little secret in plain sight? Don't the parents and kids deserve to know? Hey there. What are your thoughts on living next to the sex offenders? We're doing a little documentary piece. We're trying to...
Sex offenders.
Hey, question for you, sir. Were you aware that there's 120 sex offenders over there?
Well, I have no idea.
No? Do you have any opinions on the proximity?
I didn't even know that was one.
Okay, so we're gonna pull up to the shopping center, see what the people have to say here, see who we can talk to.
I've heard about the sex offender thing, whatever. I mean, I guess they have to have a place to live, right? But
sure. Daycare right there, school right there.
That's probably not the best place to house them, you know. But you know, it's a tough situation. So.
I think they could have found a better place. I mean, they do have to have somewhere to go to be able to rehab. I think it's probably like putting candy in front of a baby, putting them here. They just look a little longer, the younger girls. I think the temptation should be taken away. I don't think it's helping them by putting them in an area of temptation. I don't think putting them in the woods, that they're not animals. But I think that there should be a discussion about it.
And just so you understand, this is Pervert Park, this is how close the high school is, and this is how close the pre-K daycare is. Do you think there should be a separation between, let's say, someone who took a piss on a light pole and exposed their penis to the public versus someone who raped a kid?
No.
Look, the penal system is fucked up, right? So people have to have a chance to be reformed, you know. I will say this much, that, you know, look, man, if you fuck kids, you women, you're a fucked up individual. There's something mentally wrong with you, you know. Then you have to have a place for these people. This was the point. Sure. You're talking about, okay, is it the same if somebody, you know, for public urination?
In public, you're drunk and then you turn around, there's a kid watching you, like, going to jail for life.
No, I'll tell you a story about a kid I was locked up with, right?
All right.
So, or when he hooked up with the girl, he was, I think, 16 and she was like 14, right? 13, 14. So they went through, had a kid and everything. Then there was a beef between him and her parents. Her parents called because she was still a minor. He was an adult at this point, and the man got locked up, got put on the National Sex Offender Registry. They pressed charges. The judge decided to convict, and the man went to prison, you know, for being a sex offender. Now, at that point, he was still with the girl, you know, still part of the family, and, you know, waiting to get out so he could be with his family. So that's why I'm saying, like, some of the laws need to be flawed, are flawed and need to be changed, because a public exposure charge or something like that, you know. These people don't need to have their entire lives ruined because they are not preying on others, you know?
Thank you so much for your time. It's very insightful. While discussing the nuance of the legal system, I met this dude walking around who looked like he knew something.
I used to go trick-or-treating a lot, just driving around in my parents' van, and I remember going to multiple different houses where they had graphic images just plastered on the garage walls.
Actually? Pornography?
Just a mixture.
Jeez.
Like, I know for sure, like, during Halloween, they'll have, like, a whole bunch of police officers go in that, like, area and, like, tell kids, like, y'all can't go over here, or, like, they'll section the whole part of, I know there's 120. Yeah. Y'all have sex offenders so close to a high school and an elementary school. Like, literally, you could walk down there.
And a daycare.
A daycare? It really is a daycare over there?
A pre-K daycare.
Oh, wow.
2 blocks away. But we talked to a lot of people that have no clue they even exist. Is it public knowledge that there are sex offenders there?
I don't really think so. I really think, like, the people that know because it gets sectioned off over there, and, like, people come to be like, oh, like, hey, do you know that, like, don't go out this area? But really, I don't think it's common knowledge, no. It's kind of like if you know, you know, so.
Hopefully they don't entice the kids. That's what I'm saying, is that the kids don't need to be approached by somebody saying, want some candy, little girl, for the want of a better phrase.
I agree. With such a high density of individuals willing to strip the innocence of children positioned so close to children and their families, it didn't sit right with me that it wasn't common knowledge that these sex offenders were hiding in plain sight. I think it's time to get changed, throw on the shades, see what we can find about these people. So as the storm approached, I re-entered Pervert Park with a new disguise, secret spy glasses, and began knocking door by door to see what I could learn. Howdy. My new strategy was to tell these sex offenders I had a fictional uncle named Joe who had recently moved into the community after accidentally downloading some images off LimeWire. Remind you of a story you've heard?
I got charged with possession of child pornography. I was using a file sharing program. It was a LimeWire network.
Push for it, man. You know Joe? Oh, I talked to you earlier? Joe, middle-aged, like, fat-ish white dude? Oh, I hear you. How long you been here? Because he's been here for like 2 months. I'm trying to find him. All right, my bad. Yeah, you know Joe? He's my uncle. Do you know where he is? Oh, okay, my bad. Hey, question for you, man. You know where Joe's at? My Uncle Joe. He says he lives in the corner. He moved in like 2 months ago. You know a guy?
I don't know too many people here.
Okay. So I'm in Palace Park though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it everyone here is a sex offender?
Not everyone, no.
Are you?
Yeah.
How's life been since?
It sucks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, mine was internet. Mine was actually in a, what do you call a zip file.
I see.
And it was a movie, and it ended up not being the movie. It's been so long now. It was back in 2017.
You served like what, 5 years?
No, I got 3.
Yeah.
Every case is different too, like, because they know if you had intent, like if you viewed it or not. Mine wasn't even open. Mine showed the files unzipped and not viewed, so I got way less time.
Have you had luck working?
I got a job. I mean, it's not my favorite job.
Sure.
But I was doing before I got in, but.
Yeah, well, my uncle was a lawyer beforehand, and now he's definitely not a lawyer. He's working at a gas station now.
Well, at least he's got a job.
Yeah.
Firefighter, and now I mow lawns, so.
Yeah.
I know people that had intent, they had possession, and they had intent to distribute, and they only got a year in and 2 out.
You need a Better Call Saul?
Yeah, you need a good attorney, and you know what? You know there's like 130 something
Yeah?
people in here, yeah.
Well, I hear everyone's nice though, right?
It's chill. Some people are creepy and I'd rather not talk to them. I still have a family and everything. I have to live here for now until we sell our house.
They know the situation?
Yeah, they supported me.
I see.
I took a polygraph. I had my forensics done on my stuff.
Oh, they polygraphed you. That's crazy. So you truly got screwed on this or what?
It is what it is.
Yeah?
I've accepted it now. I just deleted it and was like, well, I'll never download again. 3 months later, it was coming back from vacation, 6 o'clock in the morning, they stormed the house. I'm like, what the f?
Holy shit. Yeah.
No idea.
No, that's scary shit, man.
It is what it is, man.
Thanks, man. And then I met this dude. I'm hearing people don't really talk to each other out here.
Some people do or whatever. I mean, I talked to the guy like next door.
Yeah.
I don't want to associate really.
Like, what was your experience?
Mine was like 4 third-degree like felony.
Yeah.
Counts. Like 3 or 4 pictures. All I got was 11 months.
Yeah. Was it like an accidental thing?
It wasn't like boys actively seeking it. Yeah. If I wanted to, I mean, I live with a lady with her 2 kids. I could have been like, oh, come sit on my lap, and, you know, your mom's at work, and here, play on the iPad or whatever.
Sure. So you were just like, curiosity killed the cat?
Yeah. By then, it was, you know, too late, and again, I confessed.
Oh, you confessed?
Lesson learned, you know, the hard way. Crushed my, you know, my mom, but my family never, you know, abandoned me. They come and, you know, for the short time I was there, they come see me like 4 or 5 times. But my mom, all my sisters, my brother, they've all forgiven me. It's like some people forgive me, like in my family, and others don't. It's like, I can't change my past, but I'm not chained to my past.
And then, out of sheer luck, my story about my non-existent Uncle Joe finally paid off.
Hey there.
Hey.
You know a Joe around here?
You don't live here no more.
He don't live here no more?
No.
He was my uncle, 40-year-old dude, making sure it's the right Joe.
Oh, short bald head guy with a goatee?
Yeah, that fits it.
Okay, he used to live, you don't live here no more.
That's my uncle.
He got evicted.
For what?
Bringing females over.
Oh.
Past curfew.
Like the prostitutes?
Yeah.
What are you here for?
I basically got set up.
By like what, 16-year-old, 17-year-old?
On Facebook said she was 18. She was 16, but the only thing that kind of saved me was that she wrote her witness statement that she consented, and her dad was one pressing charges. So.
What are you in here for?
Well, got in trouble, but you know.
Yeah.
We're all in here for the same.
For photos, or like you like have sex with a kid? Were you guilty or no?
I'd rather not talk about it. Yeah.
After hearing a few intriguing confessions, I left and came back the next day to see if my new story would get any more confessions from the side of the park where I was initially kicked out. As I walked in, I was instantly detected.
Howdy.
Private property.
Huh?
Private property.
Yes, sir. My uncle lives around here. Not you. What? Howdy.
Can I help you? You're the guy from the other day in the car.
Not me.
Turn your camera.
Whoa.
Turn your camera.
Whoa.
Whoa, me, motherfucker.
What do you
You're
mean,
trespassing.
sir? I'm not trespassing.
Really?
I'm quick on my feet, brother. I'm just here to chat with my uncle.
Who are you?
Sir, I'm armed with an umbrella.
Sir, I'm armed with the police.
Sir, are you a sex offender?
Are you?
No, sir.
What the hell are you doing here?
What do you mean, only sex offenders allowed? You know that is not within the Bill of Rights?
You know when the Bill of Rights says you're illegally trespassing, I can knock your ass down.
You want to go to court on that one, brother?
Go to court?
Sure. What are your thoughts on the daycares and the schools near you, sir? My shoe. Whoa! Brother, don't do that! Brother. You know it's a crime? Oh, hey, there's Bill.
We had stumbled right into the sex offender Avenger squad. Things were looking bleak, and I was outnumbered.
I don't know what you guys are up to.
Yeah.
Really care what you're up to? Can you take your mask off, please?
I cannot do that.
You can do that.
I will not do that.
All right, get off my property.
What are your thoughts on the daycare and the high school being so close
My
to all you
thoughts
guys?
are you need to get out of my park.
What are your thoughts on the children being so close?
You need to get out of my park, and you need to do it right now.
Some people don't feel comfortable.
I don't feel comfortable talking to you. You need to get out of my park.
I feel like we're gonna get sick by this dog of 120
It's been here
plus.
for 15 years without a charge. Get the fuck out of my park.
Whoa, why are we getting so heated here?
Because I'm asking you to get out of my
But
park.
clearly
and
we're
you're still
headed out of
running
the
your
park.
mouth.
6
You're not
convicted
supposed
sex
to be
offenders
here.
right
All
here.
Let's go. You're not allowed to film in my park. This is private property, buddy.
We're gonna get pressed? Whoa.
Whoa, my ass. Get out of my park.
Whoa, my. You have ownership of this park?
Yeah.
I'm only afraid of the dog here, not y'all.
You're afraid of the wrong one.
What do you mean?
I mean, that dog ain't gonna f him up.
Which one will? Are you a dog? You have a dog in you? So why can't we just have a chat? We're about to get sicked by convicted sex offender's dog right now. Don't do it. Oh.
Have a great day.
Oh, we made it. All right. That's a cute dog. Huh? What?
My property.
Where's the property line?
Sidewalk.
What? It ain't worth going back. It ain't worth going back.
Get somewhere with your little fat glasses.
I'm a fat.
I don't know, are you?
No.
You're walking around a sex offender park asking questions. You might get off my property, asshole. What the fuck is wrong
What's
with
the problem?
The sidewalk. Are you too stupid to know asphalt from concrete?
Are you stupid to not ask for consent?
You don't have consent.
Neither did the kids. Huh? We could get to know each other.
I don't want to get to know you. Get off my fucking property, dude.
Dude, come on.
Come on,
not entering. I'm right here. It's not that big of a deal. Let's not press over that. Let's talk, boy. Let's talk, boy. Let's talk, little boy. Let's talk. I said let's talk.
Oh, I thought you said let's talk.
I'm a pacifist.
Not bad. I don't understand. You got company about
I'll look you up on the registry.
Punk ass. enough times enough. Fools like you.
I'm not a boy.
Yeah, you are.
No.
Tell you.
What do you mean? We can.
Got marks on your lips.
Can we have a civil talk? Not a cock, I meant a talk. There he is. You guys ratting on yourselves? How you doing, officer?
And in an ironic twist of fate, the police had arrived to protect and serve the sex offenders, that is.
All right, the police have been called. How you doing, officer? We're just chatting shop here, trying to talk to the guys a little bit.
So you were out here yesterday trying to sell them candy bars, right?
Allegedly, but
what are we doing out here today?
We're really just trying to chat.
Chat with who?
Some of the residents here.
Why?
Just out of curiosity.
Curiosity of what?
See what led them here.
Trying to get likes and views on social media. So do you have some idea, or do you want to get detained for obstruction?
I mean, you can detain me, but am I under arrest? And if so, for what charges?
Harassment.
You're gonna arrest me right now?
Said you're being detained, sir.
Whoa. That's, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Are you going to identify yourself or not?
Okay, I'm on public property.
Are you going to identify
You can't strong arm me.
yes or no?
We're going to court over this if you want.
Are you going to go ID
There's
yourself,
a
yes or no?
I can ID myself. You gotta let go of the arm though.
You're going to ID yourself,
Sure,
yes or no?
I'll ID myself.
Okay.
You gotta let go of
ID?
the arm. It's in my pocket.
Which pocket?
My right pocket.
Okay.
Okay.
Get your ID.
Yeah, that's not strong arm though.
Then let's not play games.
Okay, I won't play games, but you can't do that. You can't.
Yes, I can. When you're harassing people and committing a crime, I can detain. What's your date of birth?
January 6th, 2000. Don't let these guys know.
What's a good address for you?
I prefer not to say.
What's a good address for you?
I don't want them to know. Can I say it to you in confidence?
What's a good number for you?
Genuine question. What will that be used for? Seems like there's bigger things to handle here, perhaps.
Stay right here. You're not free to go.
Yes, sir. I'm being detained. All right, I've been, I'm going to assume for my own legal protection right now, I've been detained. That being said, justice will prevail. Okay, we got backup. Much needed. How you doing, officer? Doing good. I'm trying to figure out if I've been detained. Okay, so I'm free to leave.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So I'm free to leave, officer. Not that I'm aware of. No, sir.
I think they're just saying you're trespassing, so.
Okay.
That's all.
Officer over there was grabbing the arm a little bit roughly there.
Well, let me talk to him.
Okay.
Gentleman has something to say.
Let's hear it.
Manager of the park, from now on, you are not allowed in this park.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Property line, or you or anybody representing you, property line is the sidewalk. Do not come in this park. We will have you arrested.
Anything else?
No, sir.
Thank you, sir. Not under arrest?
Nope.
Not being detained?
Nope.
Kowalski, any last thoughts? Was the arm grab essential?
Where do I find your videos?
Tyler Oliveira. He already has my name.
I saw it yesterday, so I saw you out here trying to sell candy bars.
Yes, sir.
It's all good.
Trying to raise money.
Well, Tyler Oliveira or whatever?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Subscribe? You too.
Maybe, man.
I appreciate you. See you, Kowalski.
Pinellas County Fire Officer Kowalski opposed zero threat or intent to harm, and dog is out here getting physical. Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, I'll send you $500. Post however many times you want, but you must tag my TikTok/YouTube @ and put YouTube Tyler Oliveira in the title/description.